Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Benny back at it again, West 2000. So we got an issue. I fucked up really bad and I didn't take off this subframe when I should have taken it off before I painted anything around, and a whole bunch of paint got on the subframe, and I just cannot leave it like this. It's gonna look ugly and it's just not gonna go with good. You know, I should have taken it off from the start. I also got some overspray on these areas over here that I want to cover up with some black material that I got, some like undercoating still. But I don't want to spray it on. I'm just going to lay it on. I bought it from Harbor Freight. I'll show you guys in a little. AutoZone. So let's go ahead and jump in the bay and start scrubbing away with some acetone. Hopefully it gets it off. Let's give it a go. All right, I'm in the engine bay now, so I'm gonna just try my best not to like get this other paint. I'm just gonna scrub right here. Scrub, dub. It's kind of coming off, not really. It's getting the smaller stuff. The bigger pieces, the bigger spots are just not. It's not doing it. It's not making any progress. I mean, I'm making very little progress. It's not as much as I want to scrub. It's not. It's just too much. I mean, I didn't really prep this area, so I shouldn't have stuck on that good, but somehow it did. It stuck on still pretty good. So as you can see, it's getting some off, but not all of it as much as I need. So I'm probably gonna have to get some aircraft remover and remove the subframe, lower it down, spray it off the car. It's something that I should have done from the start, but I just didn't end up doing, which is now I am regretting it. I should have done it. It just kind of freaking sucks. But what can you do? You see, I barely did any damage. It's still all there. Over here, it's a big fucking mess. Anyways, let's move on. This is the stuff that I got to cover up with the overspray. I got this from AutoZone. I don't know the name of it. All I know it's like undercoating and like it helps prevent rust and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna lay it down with a little sponge that I came with a kit. It came with like a whole kit, and I'm gonna just lay it down and just cover up all these oversprays because I don't feel like spraying it to get more overspray on the white paint that's already on. All right, so right here, this stuff is laying down pretty nice. It's easy to work with, nothing too crazy. It's pretty satisfying, to be honest with you, just like watching it go. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? sorry, I got distracted. But yes, this thing, I'm just laying it down on where I got the overspray. It's coming out pretty good, like I said. Nothing too hard. Unfortunately, some of this stuff just got through the cracks and the holes that didn't get covered up, or if not, the tape was like kind of peeling off, sort of, to the point where it just got enough overspray into the car, and just plus from the wind and everything, it just wasn't a good mix, so it got on these parts. But yes, it's coming off and it's dissipating slowly but surely. All right, guys, so I got it off. I got all the paint off. I had to remove this whole thing and then spray it with aircraft paint remover. Such a pain in the ass. Never again. Lessons learned. Next time, remove the subframe. Remove the subframe. Trust me, it's going to save you lots of time and headache. So now it looks way much better and cleaner. There's still some like right here, but I mean, it's going to be hard to completely get it all off. I got it off the majority where it was from how it looked. So now we're good to go. So yes, next now is the drop. Well, potentially we're gonna see where we're gonna go, but that is one of the next steps that I do want to do, is drop in the motor. Not exactly sure when yet, but that is for sure the next step. I'll be wire tucking all this away, making sure, putting it away nice and neatly where it needs to go. I'm sure you guys along the way. I haven't done this side before, but I have done this side before. So this side should be easier for me, but that side, I mean, it should be about the same, but there's a couple more things on this side than there is on that side. But anyways, let's get right into it. All right, so we're going to start off with this side. Let's go ahead and just get your handy dandy zip ties and start zip tying this bitch up. There probably is a nicer and neater way to do this, but this is how I'm going to do it, the cheaper way. It gets the job done. Gets the job done. But job's not done, but gets the job done. So the S2000, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of fender room. So this is going to run along right around here and just make its way over here. I don't have the lights to connect the lights, but it's all going to end up right here. Just watch. All right, and here it is how it's going so far. this all gets hidden away with the fender, and it doesn't get in the way of the fender. Some of these stuff is not connected because I need to connect it still, obviously. It looks a little bit more messier, so I'm hoping I can get through this. It looks messy, it looks bad. So we're gonna go ahead and hook up the lines that run to the headlight up top again, like the other side. And then we'll deal with this mess at the end right now. Alright guys, so I kind of have everything mocked up in a way, in a sense, already not fully on, but kind of on, you know what I mean. Not everything can get connected because there is no connection for these connections to get connected to, and currently, so we cannot connect. But we got everything going how we're going, which way we want it to go, and how it should be going. If that makes any sense at all. But, oh well. So there's a couple things that are getting deleted anyways, like the secondary air injection and the cruise control. I don't know what else, but I think there's one more thing. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But those are getting deleted completely, so their connections are not even getting connected. So over here, I got this set up and pretty much kind of sitting in there already where it's going to sit. This box over here, I honestly just forgetting, and this fuse over here, and it's just stuff that connects to stuff. So that's sitting over here, and then over here I'm going to put the ABS system, as well as there's one more little fuse box that I'm going to get in here, and voila, just like that, it is on there. But it is not mounted up to where I'm going to mount it. I'm going to mount it probably in that little cubby hole right there you guys see behind it. But I know it does have connections for, I believe, the alternator and maybe the starter. If not, it's probably just the starter ground. But those connections are right there, so I need to figure out how I'm going to route those back to where they need to go, being the alternator and the starter. I'm assuming checking out the engine harness from the S2000, the F20, and when I went turbo, this thing melted like crazy. Look at that. Holy fuck, dude. It was all bad. It was all bad. Good thing I didn't go up into flames. With that being said, you guys, I know this video wasn't much. It was just me kind of like fixing my fuck ups and putting everything together. In a sense, still it looks like a mess and looks like I just didn't do anything at all. But I promise you, I did do something. I did make progress. All right, little progress. There's just no connections for these connections to connect to. But we're on the path of getting this K24 swapped into this S2000, and we're making good progress. I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited because the next step could possibly be putting in this K24. Not 100% sure, but we will see. So yeah, I still got to fix a couple things like my airbags in the back. Those are not blown out, but they don't got air in them, and the car is just sitting on the ground. If you guys have seen it in a couple videos, it's just flat to the ground because the air had been leaking. So I got to fix that before also I continue, or after I put in the engine. I got to get a couple things. I'm doing a brake kit tuck. I got the kit for that already, too. I got to do that. It's going to be coming up in a few weeks. So, I don't know much more to say, you guys. But other than that, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.